What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome back here today to another reaction video, and today we are going to be reacting to Colin Cowherds' top 5 MVP candidates at the moment. And I will say mine before going into this, who I think like the top 5 should probably go, like just rough off the top of my head. I'd probably have Jokic 1, I'd have Embiid 2. 3 and 4 would probably be like Giannis and then Steph Curry and then like Luka. I think that's how the top 5 I would make it out to be. And then I would also have like James Harden maybe right also in that top 5 as well. So maybe just number 6. So I can't have 6 guys in the top 5, but that's something like I would have. So we'll see if he has something equivalent to that in his top 5 reaction, or his top 5 reaction, his top 5 MVP candidate video. You guys know Colin Cowherd. I'm sure he's going to have one name in there that's like, whoa, like you might have Jimmy Butler or Zion Williamson in there, and we'll be like, okay, yeah, like what are we doing here? But I'll leave a link to this video in the description below if you want to check it out for yourselves. And without further ado, let's get into this.
NBA MVP, we don't give valuable. We just go stats and stories. So I would give you my top 5 this morning, and you're gonna not believe it. But again, it's called valuable. This is who I would give the MVP to.
Okay. Number 5.
I'm scared.
LeBron James. Hold on. You're going to freak out. LeBron's played 41 games. He's going to come back and play the final 11 or 12. That'll give him 53 of 72
I don't know if he will.
games. That is 3/4 of a season. Do the math. That's almost 75% of games. The Lakers have not beaten a team over 500 that's fully stocked since he left. They beat the Nets without James Harden and the Jazz without Gobert or Donovan Mitchell. They have plummeted defensively. They have plummeted offensively. They're the 27th best offense in the league without LeBron James. They won the title last year. I don't care that he took 25% of the games off. Not playing. They have plummeted as a franchise. They are a 500 team that can't beat good teams. But in the NBA, there's so many bad ones they can stay at 500. LeBron's 5.
I don't think I put LeBron in the top 5 just due to games played. I know he's saying that he's going to play end up or close to 75%. I don't know if he will, because apparently LeBron, I was reading that he's still like 2 weeks away, but I say he does play 53 games or something like that. I don't know if I would have him in the top 5. Probably like the top 8. I guess, okay, LeBron's not a crazy one. I just disagree due to games played, but he's doing this. He thinks LeBron will play the remaining 11 games.
Number 4.
Steph Curry. He's going to have better numbers than when he won MVP, but here's the key. It's a bad basketball team that is 1-7 when he doesn't play. When he does play, they have a winning record and will make it into the playoffs. This is not a good team. Klay Thompson's
I mean,
out.
like for the like the Warriors and their record, like it's just tough to put. Like I was always somebody that like I wouldn't put what's his name, like when Russ won MVP. I wasn't a huge fan of that due to their ranking or their seeding, and I think that you should probably be a top 2 team in your conference. That's why I'm a little bit like, but I know I gave it to Jokic. I'm still a little bit hesitant on giving it to Jokic due to them being the 4 seed. But it's just hard to say Steph, like put him in the top. I know I put him in the top 5 too, but they're 29 and 30. I don't know if I could do that. They're the 10th seed. That is so hard to say somebody's an MVP. I know he's putting up just like crazy numbers and he's scoring the most in the NBA right now. It's just tough to do that when someone's a 10th seed. Like I was always big on giving it to a top 2 seed in either conference. So it's tough to put Steph in there.
Wiseman's now hurt. It's Kelly Oubre's talented, but Draymond's past his prime. It's not a very good team until he plays. And then his numbers this year
I wouldn't say they're a good team when he plays, though. They're 29 and 30. I'm just saying. I know he's missed some time, and they're in a tougher conference in the East. Nah, I said I put... It's just like now I'm kind of retconning or trying to like disagree with what I said before having Steph in the top 5. I don't know.
better than his MVP season he before.
Number 3.
I'll say it again, Jimmy Butler.
What? What? Jimmy, come on. I was right.
To 1
Oh, my God. Are you serious? Are you serious? The Miami Heat, in a weak Eastern Conference, are 31 and 28. They're the 7th seed. I know he's probably having, like, the best statistical season of his career. Like, when we go to his numbers, I'm pretty sure he's averaging a career high in, or not a career high in points, but he's averaging 21.5 points, something he hasn't done since, I guess, his Minnesota. Not really in a full season since his first Minnesota year. He is averaging the most assists of his career at 7.3. He's leading the league in steals. He has 7.2 rebounds. That's also a career high. I mean, he's having a career season, But I just don't know. Like, would you rather have Jimmy Butler or Jason Tatum? If you're just, like, saying these guys, or Julius Randle. I just don't think, like, because, so he's leading off Giannis, I'm guessing. I'm guessing he's going to have Embiid and Jokic there in the top 1 and 2. So he's leaving off Giannis. I don't think Jimmy Butler has any reason to be in there over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let me hear what he has to say about it. But damn, do I disagree.
Shot to win it, Jimmy Butler. This is a young team, bordering sometimes on immature. Bam, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. He has to babysit some of these guys. They were early in the year when he got COVID. He was out for 10 games a month. They were atrocious defensively. Now they're top 5 in the league defensively. So
he did miss games due to COVID. I don't know. They're 31 and 28. I just wouldn't have Jimmy in the top 5. Top 10, yeah. Top 5, it's a little tough there.
Unlike a James Harden, you get everything on both ends of the floor.
James Harden isn't as bad as a defender as Colin's making him out to be. He's not that bad.
Basketball team, and that's with Eric Spoelstra, who's a Hall of Fame coach. They're 6-11 in the East when he doesn't play. 24-17 when he does. Again, valuable. He's got some LeBron qualities. Like, he, on both ends of the floor, dramatically changes the effort and maturity of your team.
I agree.
Number 2.
Nikola Jokic, Denver,
so he is
bad
Jokic
body,
at 2?
I understand.
Wow.
But Jamal Murray, second best player, top 20 player in the league.
Okay, Jamal Murray is not a top 20. What? Jamal Murray is not a top 20 player in the league. No, I mean, okay, he was my most improved player pick, and he was having a great April and March, but then he got hurt, obviously, and it was going to be his first maybe season over 21 points, and he was having a great year. I don't know if I would say Jamal Murray's a top 20 guy in the league, though. I don't think I could say that.
He's out. They're 7-1 this year when Jamal Murray doesn't play. And again, after Jamal Murray, Michael Porter's a young kid. He's on pace to become the first player in the league history to average 25, 10, and 8 assists and shoot 55 from the field. But it's not a statistical award. He is the best passing big man from Bill Walton. He gets so many players on this team open looks and good looks because you often have to double him. He's the classic value additive. He makes players better. Westbrook makes everybody worse. That's why Jokic, to me, is valuable.
Dig on
Number
Westbrook there.
1.
Chris Paul.
Whoa, what? Oh my God, okay. Chris Paul is one of my favorite players of all time, and if you want to put him in the top 5, I just can't put him 1. Like, yeah, the Suns are really good, and they are the, 2 seed right now in the West. They have the second best record in the NBA. I'm very happy for the Suns. I really am. I mean, it's mainly because of Chris Paul, like that addition has made them to be this good. I just wouldn't say Chris Paul is your number 1 in MVP. I mean, I get what he's mean. Like, his philosophy and his thought process here is value. And if you take them off the team, they would plummet completely. And I don't think that they would plummet. And I do think he helps them out a lot. I just wouldn't. So he has no Embiid and no Giannis in the top 5. But he has Steph, Jimmy Butler, and Chris Paul. I won't even say Steph. He has LeBron, Butler, and Chris Paul. This
you understand
is
this?
Interesting top 5.
11 straight winning seasons. Now, that wouldn't be impressive if you played for, a well-coached team. No, that's with the Hornets, Suns, tanking Thunder,
they were never
Clippers,
tanking.
Rockets. 11 straight winning years. By the way,
they were never meant to tank.
The Suns have the second best record in the NBA. Now, do you understand, for 11 years, in a sport where almost everybody makes the playoffs, they were a tire fire. Phoenix was miles out of the playoffs. By the way, last year, Oklahoma City wanted to tank. Chris Paul got him a 4 or 5 seed in the West. He leaves. Now they're on an 11-game losing streak. Next to LeBron James, nobody in the NBA has the ability to change your basketball team's win-loss standings. Nobody, except Chris Paul. Doesn't dunk. He's not flashy. Doesn't shoot threes.
I don't know. You could also put in Kawhi in there. You could put KD in there. Okay. All right.
So nobody loves Chris
Harden.
Paul. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.
All right. There it is. There's Colin's top 5. You knew it was going to be interesting. You really did. And he has Chris Paul at number 1. Let me know if you disagree with that or you agree with what he's saying and you're like, okay, yeah, I guess he should be number 1.
Chris Paul.
So, I don't know. I just kind of disagree just a little bit. And you guys can let me know if you do down below. Drop a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy the video. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.